Hey, what's up guys? Josiah Novak here, and if you're ready to get 4 things that you probably have never heard of when it comes to fat loss, and that most people won't tell you when it comes to fat loss, well, I have a video for you, and if you got 10 minutes, well, that's all you need, because we're gonna get into the 4 things that no one tells you when it comes to fat loss right away. Let's jump into today's video. Let's get after it. Okay guys, when it comes to fat loss, there are things that if you've never gone through a fat loss phase before, that you probably don't know. And it's not because you should know these things, because most people in magazines and places won't tell you these things when it comes to fat loss. These are things that you'll learn as you gain more experience, but since I've had over a decade and a half of fat loss experience, I wanna share these things with you. These are things that have helped thousands of my clients and also helped me lose over 60 pounds on my own body transformation. So let's jump into number 1, which is when it comes to nutrition and fat loss, you're gonna need to learn how to cook a few meals. Now, don't hit the panic button. If you're a busy guy like me who runs a business, has a family, and you're thinking, I don't have time to go take cooking classes or learn how to be the next top star chef, don't panic. I, by no means, am a great chef or a great cook. I have just learned how to create a few things relatively well that taste good, that support my fitness goals. And you might be thinking, well, what if I don't wanna cook at all? Well, yeah, there's other options, like you could do a meal prep company. That's a great idea. But ultimately, you're gonna probably face a situation where you do wanna cook some of your own food. My encouragement to you is to take a couple days and just set aside an hour here or 30 minutes here and learn how to cook a few meals that taste good, all right? That are gonna help you hit your calories and your protein goal. What this does is it gives you peace of mind knowing that you can always put together a few meals that taste good, that help you reach your goals. Otherwise, you're gonna be tempted to order DoorDash or Uber Eats or go to fast food or takeout or whatever, and you're gonna start sabotaging your process. My suggestion is just bite the bullet and cook up some meals that you can do consistently. Learn how to make them when you want them on demand so that fat loss becomes so much easier. I have my go-to meals. In fact, I did a whole video on some of my favorite fat burning meals that I put together all the time. You can check it out. I'll put the link up here. You can see the little thing flashing across the screen, and you can go check out that video for yourself because it will help you get some ideas when it comes to your nutrition. Let's move on to number 2 of things that no one tells you when it comes to fat loss. This is a big one for me, and I'll never forget my first journey into getting really lean. I thought, man, I probably gotta lose 15 pounds and I'll be pretty ripped. Well, 30 pounds later, I still wasn't really ripped. And this is a reality check that a lot of us have to go through. And then once you go through it once, you totally get it and you understand how things work. But you're gonna probably need to lose more than you think to get into the shape that you wanna be in. If you feel like you're 20 pounds overweight right now and that 20 is it, that's just the number I gotta lose, and then I'm gonna be in my best shape ever and everything's gonna be great. Maybe assume that there's 10 to 20% more weight that you might need to cut. That's just reality. Not because you're carrying more body fat, but because there's water weight that comes with losing fat. And there's other things in the body that take place that cause you to lose weight. So the scale might need to be a little bit lower for you to look in the mirror and go, yes, I love the way I look. I love how I feel. I love how I look in clothes or with my shirt off. And this is how much I weigh, and it's lighter than I thought I would, but that's okay. Don't get sucked into this whole idea that the number on the scale means so much. It's just data. Use it and move on. But don't get caught up in targeting a specific number. If you have to go past the number that you thought you had to get to, so be it. Accept it and keep going. Don't give up just because you have to lose more than you thought. Hey guys, real quick, before we get to number 3, if you're watching and you're not subscribed to the channel, please take a second, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below with your top fat loss lesson that you've learned. What is it? I want to hear, because these are things that people need to talk more about. They're not mainstream. Nobody wants to talk about this because they're scared to, offend someone or scare someone away from going after their fat loss goals. But these are things that need to be discussed. And so let me know what your top fat loss lesson is in the comments below, or just let me know that these videos are helpful by dropping a positive comment. It would mean a lot to me. In the meantime, let's keep going with today's video. Let's go to number 3. What is the 3rd thing that no one tells you when it comes to fat loss? Well, this is a big one. You don't need supplements to get to your goal. Now, keep in mind, I'm actually coming out with a supplement line, so I might sound like a hypocrite, But supplements are literally supplemental. I don't sell supplements to someone who doesn't have the basics down, who isn't hitting their steps, getting enough sleep, getting enough protein. That's number one. You gotta get the basics down first before you start buying a bunch of supplements. Now, sure, there are things like vitamins, creatine, fish oil, and whey protein that can help people master the basics, but fat burners, pre-workouts, testosterone boosters, most of those are a complete waste of money, if I'm being honest. So don't jump into that stuff without getting the basics down first. I know that there's plenty of companies out there that are marketing to you today that are telling you, you gotta buy this and that, and you gotta make sure you're taking your glutamine and all this other stuff that supposedly helps you lose fat. But really, you need to master the basics. You need to understand calories. You need to understand protein. You need to understand training and recovery. Get the basics done first, and then I promise you, you won't even care that much about supplements anymore. You'll be so happy with the natural results that you got that any supplement you start to take will be so much more effective because you have all the basics dialed in. You don't need supplements. That's number 3 of things that people don't tell you when it comes to fat loss. The last thing that no one wants to talk about, because honestly, it's hard to get super excited about it, but I can tell you right now, if you get this thing dialed in, it's gonna make everything so much better, and that is your sleep. Getting higher quality sleep is crucial for body transformation. If you are someone who doesn't sleep, if you're constantly drinking loads of caffeine just to stay awake, if your appetite is out of control and you have no motivation or energy to go train, guess what? Your results are going to be suboptimal. They're not going to be great. I've been there, done that. I had 2 kids in a span of 18 months. I know what it's like to not get enough sleep, trust me. And guess what? My fitness goals were not on point during that period of time. I did my best to tread water, but I wasn't making tremendous gains and getting incredibly shredded the day after my kid was born. I was sleeping 1 or 2 hours a night. It's impossible. So if you're someone right now who has avoided addressing their sleep issues, my encouragement to you is just to face it, because I've had to do it many times over my life where distractions from the computer to the phone to the TV and all the things you want to do because you only get a certain amount of time at night to get them done, and sleep, well, I'll sleep when I'm dead, right? Wrong. You're going to die younger if you don't get enough sleep. Sleep is crucial for overall health, and it's incredibly crucial to control your appetite, help you recover from workouts, and by the way, help your body burn more fat. You're burning calories when you sleep, so the more sleep you get, the more calories you burn, well, it's gonna lead to more fat loss. So dial your sleep in, aim for just a little bit better quality, do some things around your sleeping time to get you in sleep mode a little faster, and treat sleep like you do your workouts and your nutrition. Take it seriously. It will help you out a lot. Okay guys, that wraps up today's video of 4 things no one tells you when it comes to fat loss. Hope this one helped. If it did, drop a comment below. The comments actually really help this video reach more people, so shamelessly asking you to drop a comment. Let me know what your number 1 fat loss tip is and whether or not you enjoyed today's video. It means a lot. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And hey, if you're looking to take the next step in your fitness journey and you need more help, maybe you're a guy over the age of 30 who's looking to lose at least 20 pounds. Maybe you feel like, hey, you got your career dialed in, family life is great, but fitness is that one missing piece in your life that you haven't been able to figure out. Well, we're here to help. I've been helping guys just like you for over the past 15 years. If you're interested in learning more, check out the link below. Go to that link. You'll learn all about our program. You can fill out an application. We'll schedule a chat with you to see if we're a good fit and ultimately help you reach your goals way faster than you could on your own. So in the meantime, thanks for watching today's video. I will see you on the next one. As we always say, remember, life moves fast. Make it count. Talk to you soon. Peace.